just been joined by our friend Tony Gibson from Northampton.
Yeah.
Any bites, Tony?
Not a flicker.
Not a sticker.
No, very slow. How about yourself?
Three chop bites to start with, nervous, trembly things, and get you going a bit. And I had a line bite that was a bit impressive, knocked the rod off the rest.
Yeah, bit inspiring.
But it was just a liner, yeah, so there's something pretty decent there.
You've had more fun with the mint company, Bob.
That was right the first thing, right when we started, you know. I put the first rod out, doing the second rod, donk. But if it had been a proper bite, air rig, it just would have been awkward. Simple as that.
How'd it go, Bob?
Not like that, like that.
They're not taking spinners, no?
No,
I'll try a bit of meat or something.
I thought I'd do a bit of side flank hooking with the spinner.
You haven't told him about your 45 minutes playing the tree
No, we're not going to tell
and walking round the other bank trying to get it off at the snag,
Yeah, just playing for the
I was
camera,
too-
right?
and Ray House falling in.
I was too mean to lose my new 4-ounce camouflage lead. So I was trying to get it, and Ray the bailiff come over and he said, "No, you see me a bit of an old dodder." He go, "I'll help you, I'll do it." And then the next thing he was in. Much to Ray's delight.
Yeah. Keeping the troops entertained.
See, Tony fishes the river all over, and he caught the big pope a year last Jan.
What weight was that, Tony?
19-1.
19-1. And then he's caught some lovely perch last week, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
He timed it just right as the river fined down.
How big was the perch?
The biggest one was 5-1.
5-1 and 4,
4-5 and 3-7.
4-5, 3-7, 5-1, all in one little session.
Proper perch.
I look forward to seeing a picture of that, Tony.
Just set them off there.
So, Tone, what fish have you had this year altogether now?
Oh my God.
Roach?
Yeah, I've had a few 3-pound roach. I've had 5 of those.
What's the biggest?
3-1, 2 3-1s and 3 at 3 pound exactly.
Uh-huh.
I've had a big green, 18-7. Had some decent grayling, a few 2-pounders, 2-14 the biggest.
Big pike,
Big pike, 29-1.
carp.
Carp, yeah, biggest 37-10.
Gets better by the minute, don't it?
Yeah, and the perch. I suppose they're the highlights.
Yeah.
I don't think of anything else.
He's had a pretty good year, we will say.
That's for that, isn't it? Absolutely.
For the second year on the trot, really, as well.
Yeah. I keep on thinking it can't get any better, and it does. And it does, yeah.
He looks in, Tony, he looks in, isn't it?
Well, he's on a roll.
Yeah, better make the most of it. Well,
Absolutely.
yeah, well, let's go.
He's the bloke to go fishing with at the moment because his friend.
Yeah, you just rub his hands.
Yeah.
Right away.
Well, you're rubbing me hands, yeah.
Absolutely. That's all I'm going to bloody rub, I can assure you.
His friend Vince is a builder. He got plenty of work after having a lean time, so he worked most of the summer, neglected his fishing. Started his fishing straight off. First fish he's got is a 7-pound chub from the OUSE, which is a big fish for the OUSE, a 7-pound chub. Broke the Northampton Specimen Group record. And then Vince then caught the big barbel, didn't he?
Yeah, red belly.
He had
18 pounds.
18 pound 13. Then he went and caught a big grayling.
That's right.
Got him into the grayling. Bear in mind, grayling are a bit of a rarity when you live right inland, because there's no grayling too close by. So he had that.
Yeah, 2.15 is as good as one. Yeah, so he's not done bad.
He's not done too bad.
The limited amount of fishing he's done.
Then I went and had a drink with him, and the next day I caught a 15-pound too. Yeah, give him a touch.
That's true, isn't it?
So when they were well fished, you still got the secret base off them, did you? So what's the next stretch down from here, Bob?
The next stretch down,
after Kickle's Farm, etc.
well, the next stretch down from here
Yeah.
is Newport Pagnell.
No, I mean on the
Well, you've got no
MKK
access to it.
On the MKK card.
On the Milton,
Why not?
yeah,
Milton.
back to Gayhurst.
Gatehurst,
Yeah, it's unknown quantity.
is it? Have you fished it, Tony?
It's a lovely stretch.
No.
You don't ever see a car there, but I did see late autumn. I did see about 20 cars, so it must have been a match, you know, a little club match of some
What's
sort.
after that Turvey?
No, then you go down to Ravenstone,
Ravenstone,
and Ravenstone there's supposedly a 16-odd pounder that hangs around the weir, which is like in the private bit. And
Are there a
then
few more barbel up in that way?
in Ravenstone there's a few more barbel than here, yeah. But there has been a couple of 14-pounders caught this season. And the young lad Dean who comes here, he did have 2 13 odds in a session, which is quite good. And I did meet a guy up at Harold where I fish. When you're feeling low, you go to Harold and you catch about 8 in the afternoon, you know, up to about £8. But it's good fun. It was some big chub. I met a guy up there. And I said, well, it's bloody hard at that Adams. It really is hard. And he said, why don't you go to Ravenstone? And I said, well, yeah, I've been there a couple of 3 times. Such a long walk with all the kit, and you know. And he said he caught 3 doubles in 3 trips, all sort of 12 odds and 13 odds.
Okay, doesn't it?
Yeah. He said it was sort of straightforward to catch a double, but I don't know.
It's a whistle.
Bonney, how many more do you want me to show you?
Yeah. It's good, yeah. Smile then. Yeah. Well done.